My next question is to Professor Juanito Camilleri. It feels like after this has happened, everyone in the world knows how to deal with it, except here in Malta. It seems that for the last 6 months, many of us, all of us, have been doing their own things. Do you think Daphne was simply, and her story is simply too big for Malta? Is it just a scale that we cannot manage as a society?
Well, I think we need to turn that question a bit round. We have to ask ourselves, is Malta large enough for the Daphne story? Are we all large enough for the Daphne story? And that depends very much on the decisions we make going forward. It's a moment of truth. I mean, Malta is under siege. If I may, you remember, well, some of us maybe in the audience do, but probably most of us don't, the 1940s when Malta was under siege. We deployed faith, hope, and charity. I'm not suggesting that we should deploy fighter airplanes now from Halfar, but I think that's exactly the recipe we need to use now if Malta is going to have a future, if we're going to actually become a normal country. And let me explain. Faith. We have a tradition of being deeply Catholic in this country. And we have a deep-rooted faith, at least I thought so, that's the way we brought up that. Truth, righteousness will prevail. We were brought up that way. Stay on the right side of the law, because ultimately, truth and righteousness will prevail. In Maltese we say, it's so where bus go. Some people think that that is a political slogan. It isn't. It is a deeply Christian slogan, because basically it is really the essence of the Easter story. Okay? Nobody is saying that truth will prevail, tomorrow. That's going to be easy. There will not be suffering, that there won't be even death. But ultimately, we need to have a deep-rooted faith that truth will prevail, because otherwise we don't have anything to build on. Next, hope. Where there's hope, there is life. Hope is the essence of spring. I mean, the moment we have our fields in bloom, what looked like a dead tree, all of a sudden becomes something that flourishes. And I remember last Monday, you said that people are silent because they are fearful, because of fear. I think it's more complex than that. Of course there are people who are fearful, but there are also those people who are subscribing to the current mantra of eat up and shut up. Kul wala halak. And the truth is, the vast majority are still with their snouts in the trough. There's also basically an element of apathy. I remember Pia Zambit, again on Monday, saying to our youth, wake up. Right. Where's your voice? Why are you silent? But ultimately, I think there's also another undertone that has, hit us. It's terrible. Is many of us have lost hope. Many of us are licking their wounds and are saying, but why should I speak up? Nobody is listening, or it doesn't matter anyway, because now there's a new normal. And that is where we lose. If what we're living through today becomes our new normal, then we've lost the game. So, no. We must harness hope. We must communicate this hope, because where there's hope, there is life. Third, charity. And this is going to be the toughest one. Charity not in the sense of giving money to the needy. Charity in the sense of being open to one another, if we come from different political creeds, if we come from, different backgrounds, it doesn't matter where we come from, as long as if people subscribe to morality as opposed to amorality. Because it's not a battle between blue or red or pink or yellow anymore. It is about people who have a code of morality. Doesn't mean they're not perfect. Well, the moment you start speaking this way, they call you self-righteous. But no, it's not about self-righteousness. It's about, okay, even if I make my mistakes, even if I make mistakes every day, that doesn't mean I cannot hold a standard which says I can be better. So I think all of us can be better, but all of us have to be open to communicate to each other, not compromise on the principles, not compromise on basically the values, but at the same time communicate and be open. There are some people who are misguided. We need to explain better. We need to reach out. We need to, stop the bias of hate, because ultimately the society will remain fragmented if we're not going to start a different discourse which cuts past party lines and only at the end of the day try to recreate a society which is based not on amorality but on morality. And that was really, as we've seen very well in this film today, which I found extremely moving, the essence of the Daphne story. She was fighting amorality.